When someone challenges your views or makes you feel uncomfortable by a statement that they've made or by actions that they have taken, take some time and step back and think about your reasons for being annoyed, bothered, or triggered by those actions. I actually posted something on Saturday. Didn't think much about it because it's my reality. But I posted it as a short and it was about Black culture. The funny thing about that post is before I hit send or upload, I knew that it was going to create something. I wasn't sure what it was going to create, but I knew a couple of things for certain because this is what always happens, right? I knew for certain that people were not going to watch the video to hear anything that I had to say because they were going to make assumptions based off the title and based off what they thought I was going to say. I also knew that people were going to come at me as if I was the issue or if something that I'm presenting was the problem. And I knew they weren't going to look at the original thing that I posted. The third thing is I also expected certain people to be offended. I expected them to feel like I was targeting them, and I expected them to feel like I didn't get it and they needed to educate me, or I needed to take more time to educate myself. The reason why I know that is because for some reason in life, we have gotten to the point to where when something happens and somebody else's thoughts or somebody else's opinions impact us, we lash out. The initial trigger causes us to lash out. Most of us don't take the time to take a second and understand what's wrong, understand what's bothering us, or to really make sense of the feelings that we're having. We just attack the person that's sending the message, right? That old saying, like, don't attack the messenger, happened in my video. And so I just wanted to come back on here and make a little bit of a longer video to say this. Sometimes in life, there are certain people, certain people would be me, I'm going to post things for reaction because as an educator, I feel like one of the things that we need to do better as humans, myself included, is realize that everything that's posted doesn't deserve a reaction. Sometimes things just are. And not everything is about you. And not everything is demeaning you. And just because my opinion and my experiences in life are different than your experience in life, that doesn't take away from your experiences. It just means that we have different experiences. And so that video that I posted about Black culture, all of a sudden, people that didn't know anything about Black culture decided to tell me that I needed to educate myself about Black culture. And so it's just an interesting dynamic to see the things that people will say to you when they don't know you, when they don't know where you come from, when they don't know your background, when they don't know if you're educated or not educated, when they don't know what conversations you've had around the topic, when they don't even know why you've made the video. And so it's just an interesting dynamic that as people, we often get into this space where when someone's talking about something that you don't understand, instead of taking the time to be self-reflective, you actually lash out at that person because you don't understand what that person is talking about. It's really interesting. And it's going to continue to happen because for some reason as a society, all we do is read headlines. We assume we know the story. And based on the headline and maybe 5 seconds into something, we think we've heard it all. And so we just begin to judge and make assumptions. Like that's just what we're doing. I wanted to make this video to say this. The problem with that action is it's lazy and it's not self-reflective. If somebody is saying something that has triggered you, take some time to realize and understand why you're triggered and start to know more about the thing that's triggering you as opposed to attacking the person. We often attack things that are happening and the person that's delivering the message, but not the actual thing that is causing the message to be delivered. The message being delivered is often the problem, but yet we attack the person and assume that the person is an idiot, but not the thing that the person is talking about. So I'm not shocked. Nothing that happened to me on Saturday with my post shocked me. Nothing about it is new. Nothing about it is innovative. Nothing about it is creative because people that get triggered over things that they don't understand, they all act the same way. That's just how it is. But one of the reasons why I created this channel is to have a voice. and to express myself and to live in my world and to share out the things that I'm experiencing and the things that I'm saying. And if you don't like the things that I'm saying, or if you don't understand that I'm saying what I'm saying, take some time to understand what I'm saying. Take some time to see, I might have a good point. I actually might do you a favor and tell you something or reveal something to you that maybe you don't understand. That's why I engage with other YouTube channels. That's why I show up in spaces that are foreign to me so that I can understand them. So I say all this to say, if you watched my video on Saturday and you commented, if you watched my video on Saturday and it made you feel uncomfortable, if you watched my video on Saturday and you felt triggered, ask yourself why you felt triggered and ask yourself, are you being lazy and not understanding the thing that I was making a video about? Or was it self-serving for you to attack me and assume things about me that actually made no sense? At the end of the day, I'm going to be fine. I have a YouTube channel to create content, to share out what I want to share out, and I'm going to continue to do that. And I understand that some of you might have been offended, but you being offended about my opinion is actually not my problem. That's not how this works. My opinion is my opinion. And if you don't like it, I don't really care if you don't like what I have to say, but make sure that you keep watching and subscribe to my channel so that you can continue to listen to all of my opinions that you don't care to hear. But I just wanted to make this video as a reminder that we don't have to change the way that we feel and think because we're making somebody else feel uncomfortable when it has to deal with the things that we experience on a daily basis.